Hey there! So let's be honest, if you're living in the Google ecosystem, it can feel, well, a little chaotic, right? Like this giant sprawling galaxy of apps and files. But what if you could take all that chaos and turn it into your own personal, super organized command center? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do in this explainer. We're going to build that command center, and we're starting right now. I mean, does this look familiar to you? That inbox just overflowing. You've got files everywhere, a million different apps all screaming for your attention. Yeah, that feeling of digital overload is real. But listen, it really doesn't have to be like this. Here's the trick. We have to stop thinking about Gmail as just an inbox. We're going to completely reframe it. From now on, it's the central hub, the command center for your entire digital life, a place where you're in control, not a place that causes stress. And that all starts with building a really strong foundation. Okay, so before we can start organizing anything, we absolutely have to make it secure, right? I mean, a command center with a weak lock, that's not a command center. So our very first step is all about fortifying the hub. Look, the single most important thing you can do, and I mean the most important thing, is to turn on two-step verification, or 2FA. The analogy here is perfect. Think of your password as the regular lock on your front door. Well, 2FA is the deadbolt. It's that extra layer. So even if a bad guy gets your key, your password, they still can't get in without that second step. And you know what? Setting it up is way easier than you'd think. It's so simple. You just go to your main Google account page, click on that security tab, and the instructions will walk you right through it. Seriously, it's like a 5-minute job, and for that, you get this massive, massive upgrade to your security. Of course, that first lock, your password, it still has to be strong. And the best way to do that these days is to think in passphrases, not just passwords. You're basically creating a short, memorable sentence. A classic example is something like, correct horse battery staple. So instead of trying to remember a bunch of random letters and symbols, you just remember a few simple words. It's long, it's secure, and it's actually something you can remember. And hey, if you have a lot of these, a password manager is going to be your new best friend. All right, so our hub is locked down. It's fortified. Now, let's tackle the beast. And for most of us, that's the inbox, right? It's time to stop just reacting to that endless flood of email and start making it work for us automatically. So you want to know the secret weapon? The thing that every super organized person does? They don't sort their email by hand. No way. They make Gmail do all the heavy lifting for them, automatically using this killer combo of labels and filters. This is how you flip the switch from being reactive to being proactive. You get your focus back because the distractions just get sorted away for you. And the logic behind it is super simple. It's just, if this, then that. You're just telling Gmail, if an email meets this condition, then you do this action. The real power is that it all happens automatically. So if an email comes from your bank, then it automatically gets the finances label. Or if it has the word receipt in it, then it can skip your inbox altogether and go right into a receipts folder. It's like having your own little personal assistant working 24/7. Now, I know you're thinking, do I really have to make a filter for everything? And the answer is absolutely not. For all those thousands of other emails that don't need a special rule, you've got a superpower already built in, and that's Google's amazing search. Yeah, instead of wasting hours building some crazy, complex system of folders, just learn a couple of these simple search commands. Just typing from and a name, or has attachment, into that search bar will pull up exactly what you're looking for in seconds. So here's the key takeaway. Automate the important stuff that comes in all the time and just search for everything else. It's a game changer. Okay. So, our command center is secure, our inbox is under control. Now we can finally look outward and connect our hub to the rest of the Google universe. We're talking Docs, Drive, Calendar, the whole shebang. But let's be real, when you look at all the apps out there, it can be a lot, right? You've got Docs, Sheets, Slides, Keep, Tasks. It's like, where do you even start? How do you know which tool is the right one for the job? Well, the easiest way to get your head around all of it is to just group them by what they do. Think of this as your simple map to the Google universe. If you need to create something, you're going to use Docs, Sheets, or Slides. If you need to connect with people, that's where Calendar, Meet, and Chat come in. And if you just need to organize your stuff, your files, your ideas, that's what Drive, Keep, and Tasks are for. And just having this simple mental map is really the key. I mean, you wouldn't use a hammer to turn a screw, right?
Same idea here. You wouldn't try to manage a complex project timeline in a Google Doc. That's a job for sheets or maybe tasks. Just knowing what each app is for is how you get super efficient.
Okay, we have covered a lot of ground. We fortified your account, we tamed your inbox, and we mapped out the entire app universe. So now it's time to stop talking and start doing. I'm officially giving you your first mission. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, has three simple but really powerful parts. And each one locks in what we just learned. First, fortify. Go turn on two-step verification right now. Second, tame. Find one of those newsletters or notifications you get all the time and create just one filter for it. And third, expand. Create a blank Google Doc, type literally anything, and share it with a friend. And here's the best part. This whole thing, it's going to take you less than 15 minutes. Seriously, that's it. That's all it takes to make a huge, real difference in your digital life. And you can do it today. So there you have it. You've got a secure foundation, a nice organized inbox, and a map to the whole universe of apps. You've taken that chaos and you've built a command center. So the only question left is, now that it's built, what are you going to build with it?